Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Oakland Raiders and the New England Patriots. The Raiders come into this one knowing defense is going to play a big role, and much of that is going to come down to being opportunistic and dictating the tempo of the game. If they can do those two things at home, they'll have a very good chance to put this game in the win column. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
This game is underway. And a flag is down. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Gains 18.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. 1st and 10. Is intercepted. Tackles made. I know this never happened in your decorated career, but an early interception, how will he rebound at quarterback?
I'll just say this, you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle.
1st down at the 31. Johnson out the toss, secures the football. The Patriots have it at the 29. Ward that time in on the tackle. Now 3rd and short following the run. Cunningham's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Patriots now move the chains. The Raiders will come out in the dime. Now 1st and 10. Johnson's handed the football. The Patriots lined up. Everybody split out wide. Cunningham's going to take it from the gun. Going for the deep ball. Incomplete. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. The Patriots will go with the pistol on this play.
quarterback. He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's swatted away.
The Patriots really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
They'll take it at the 20. The Raiders, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Let's go. Second down and 4. Screen. Finds his mark. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think the ball is out.
The offense was able to recover the ball. They bring him to the turf.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Second down and 8. Wants to go deep. Makes the play.
Still the prettiest play in the NFL. The long arching pass down the field and watching a speedy receiver run right under it. What a throw, what a catch.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone. First down following the long play. Handoff. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Second and goal from the 5. And he gains maybe 3.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
2-minute warning. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. Third and goal from the 2. Oakland Raiders, touchdown.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
It's good. The Raiders setting up for the kickoff. Hester's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Patriots stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Patriots snap it up at the 26. Reese has got it. Screen. Flyers there to make the stop.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
First down coming up. Cunningham's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Cunningham's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. A foot race to taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And at the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
Austin's going to test the coverage this time. Reese is there to take him down. That return's good for about 19.
The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive, and now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side, switch it up, and I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
And it's knocked down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
2nd down following that incompletion.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
3rd down and 10. He's wide open for the grab.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Raiders line up, split backfield. 2nd down and 10. Hurley's ready to run off the screen. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down at the 48. And he's taken down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Get ready.
2nd and long. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
Now looking at 3rd down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Down the field. It's intercepted. Charging ahead. Breaks free. Tackles made.
As we near halftime, the offense has the opportunity to grab the lead heading into the break.
Well, I don't like their chances, and really both of these teams has been pretty sorry play so far here in the first half. They both deserve to go in at halftime tied.
Cunningham's got it in the gun. Going for the home run. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down. And that's going to do it for the first half, folks. We'll be back to Raiderland for the start of the second half after this. The Raiders getting ready for the kickoff. And the second half kicks off. Which team is going to break this tie? Perhaps the best ever. Hester on the return. Brought down by Mosley. That return's good for about 24. The Patriots offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
The Patriots take it from the 28. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Johnson's lined up as the single back. The Patriots have it at the 29. Airing it out. Intercepted. Just out of the half, and it looks like the defensive adjustments have paid off.
Yeah, good job at halftime. The defensive coordinator went in there, got some things straightened out, and they came out, got the job done, and picked off that pass.
Let's go. First down at the 41. Tyler Eifert has the grab.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First down here after the completion. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. Here's the football resting at the 43. Second and 6. Ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. Double tight end formation. Almost intercepted that time.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
The Raiders are set to punt. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Patriots' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, Phil? Will they play it a little safer this time around?
Oh, I don't think so. I think what you do on the offensive side, you stay aggressive. It's not a perfect game. There's going to be mistakes and penalties, and you got to learn to overcome that adversity. So go out there, let it go, and try to score points.
Look at Derek Wolfe with the sack.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
Johnson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Makes the reception. Breaks out of that one. That's a gain of 8.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
It's third down coming up. Cunningham's back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Bush has got it at the 19. Tackle made by Ray that time. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Oh, it almost picked off that time. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Looking across the middle. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Patriots team official. They're saying he's cleared to return, so we should see him back on the field very soon. Back up to you.
3rd and 10. Throws the pass. And intercepted. That brings the play to an end. Late in the 3rd and a tie game. And what a time for an interception.
Great time for an interception. Great time to take advantage of it on the offensive side. Get ahead of this game. Get to the 4th quarter and watch the other team be under pressure. See if they can handle it.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. The Patriots snap it at the 41. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. Jackson, that time, in on the tackle. After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st and 10. Running right through the trenches. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 10. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play. Patriots in the end zone. We have a late lead change on that touchdown pass in the red zone, but this game probably still has another twist remaining with plenty of time to go.
It's been a crazy day, no doubt about it, but in the red zone nowadays, so many big receivers, quarterbacks so accurate, very hard for the defense to stop those passes.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Austin's going to run this one out. Reese is in on the tackle. That return's good for about 22. The Raiders offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. 2nd down and 7. Looking long. Intercepted. That interception was a backbreaker. That may have been the last chance, and I'm sure it's a throw he wishes he could have back.
You know, Jim, in situations like that, sometimes it can turn out the wrong way. But you take them down, you score, you're the star player of the game, but this time he's going to turn out to be the GOAT.
The Patriots now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the 4th. The score's 14-7. First down at the 27. Toss to the outside. Johnson's marked down at the 27.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Johnson's lined up in a single back formation. Cunningham's going to scramble. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Patriots will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Cunningham standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Reaches out and grabs it. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Burnett's there to make the tackle.
I give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got one first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done.
Cunningham's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Johnson's going to secure the handoff. Hightower's there that time for the tackle.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it. The Patriots really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. Got the completion. Gains 5.
The Raiders defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got, and they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Second down and 5. He makes the catch.
And Suggs there to meet him. The Raiders will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
On the way, third down. Third and 5.
Catch made.
Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
Inside of the uprights. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Bush has got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Raiders come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this game over with.
Weaving it down the field, and the pass is picked off, and that will all do it.